I'm Keely Eure here with tight end Josh Falo for the Old Dominion Freight Line Best in the Game performance interview. Josh, you were efficient on Saturday, 2 receptions for 2 touchdowns. How'd it feel?
It felt good. I mean, everyone, as you could tell, seen the 2 touchdowns. But in my opinion, I don't think that was my best play that night. There was one play in particular that Jordan Addison scored on when he came in motion. My assignment was to block a certain dude, but I ended up blocking a few more people than that. So I think that play was my best play besides the 2 touchdowns.
As a tight end, how critical is it for you to do your job blocking?
Man, it's very critical because it could open up so much stuff for the offense as a tight end. Because one thing about blocking, if he's a good blocker, then that's one hell of a job by him. But it's also another thing when they could go out on a route and expose the secondary with its ability. So
Your 2 touchdown catches were your first since 2019. How did it feel to get the ball back in your hands?
Oh man, it felt like home. You know, getting that ball and just ending up in the end zone. It just felt like home. That's all it did.
Lincoln Riley has been open about the conversations you guys have had this offseason and holding you more accountable. What was that process like for you?
That talk me and him had one-on-one was exactly what I needed. What he told me, it's been in my head every day since we had that talk. Just constantly reminding myself in the back of my head when I wake up, like what I have to do to attack the day and in order to come out on top at the end of the day and keep on stacking those days. So,
how do you think that motivation has impacted you so far this season?
I mean, as you can tell, I've been having, some success in the games. So I feel like it impacted me a lot for the better. And I just need to keep on doing that and keep on enhancing myself for the team.
Overall, how do you think this team has handled the loss against Utah?
I mean, it was a tough loss against a great team. But, the one thing for sure I could say about this loss, that it's sick to our stomach, but we're using that for the second half of the season. We know what we have to do. We know what we have to get better at, and we know that within this bye week and next week, we're just gonna get better, and we're gonna attack every day like we have nothing else to lose. So we know we still got everything in front of us that we want to accomplish. So we got to come out every day with the mindset of getting better.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of players have said it's fuel to the fire. How have you seen it motivate your teammates?
I mean, like during practice, it's all about competition, because in my opinion, the best players we play is on this practice field. I don't think there's no one else. There's no one better than the people we play against every day in practice. So when we go out there on the field, it's just easy. So when we're out here, it's all about getting each other better. It's all about who could win and who could stay consistently win in practice.
So in that sense, is a bye week a little torturous after a loss like that, or is it just more time to get better?
Oh no, definitely more time to get better, especially after a loss like that. This is I wouldn't say exactly what we needed, but this is somewhat of what we needed. After a loss like that, it's this week to kind of recoup and get ourselves back to know what we need to do. So.
Yeah, what does this week look like for the tight end group? What are you guys specifically working on?
Just the basics again. We're just going back to the basics because that's all it falls back to, going back to the basics and knowing the technique and fundamentals of the game. Because once you get that right, and when it comes to game time, everything's going to look right from technique and fundamental wise. So.
All right, good luck with the rest of the week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.